Welcome to the next part in the USA road trip series. We left Sequoia National Park behind us and we made a quick visit to Bakersfield. It was then time to head for our next big stop, Las Vegas, which also meant leaving California and heading into Nevada. Las Vegas is honestly a crazy city. It's like you're visiting a theme park, but with real people in real situations. The duality is insane. We stayed here for one day just to experience it all. We went out at night to take a look at all the glitter and glamour. 1 minute you're in Paris, then you're in Venice. And then there is the Sphere, a brand new building which can display pretty much anything you want. It really says it all about Las Vegas. The sky is the limit, both in good ways and bad ways. I also had my first experience at In-N-Out Burger and I can honestly recommend it. It was time to leave Las Vegas and head for the next state on the road trip, Arizona. We decided to take the scenic route, which followed the historic Route 66. Along Route 66 you'll find many old school towns in typical 50s and 60s fashion. Think diners, classic cars, and other interesting stuff everywhere. Here we are, our next stop, the Grand Canyon. For sure one of the highlights, despite some weather setbacks at first. While the place is packed with tourists, it was still very worthwhile to check it out. As usual, the camera doesn't do it justice. I also went on a helicopter tour, which was one of the most incredible experiences I've had. The views are honestly unbelievable. After leaving the Grand Canyon behind us, we headed for our next stop, Sedona. Now, the Sedona area is very special. It holds a lot of history, both in nature and culture. It's impressive everywhere you go. Our first stop was Pulaski Heritage Site, where you can see very old rock drawings. They have great guides that will tell you all about the place. I can recommend visiting for sure. While we were in Sedona, we also visited Montezuma Castle, the Chapel of the Holy Cross, and Sedona's town center. Views on views are all around you all the time. Next up, we were heading to Los Angeles. We drove some more beautiful roads and it got quite hot in certain places along the way. Eventually, we crossed back into California and arrived into the city. The next few days we explored the place. We first went to the Hollywood Hills, visited the observatory there, and went for a hike. Another day we drove through Bel Air and Beverly Hills to spot huge villas, expensive cars, and other interesting things. Here is some more for you. We also visited some hyper-exclusive car dealerships, which included a Pagani Huayra Roadster, a Ferrari F12 TDF, a Bugatti Chiron, a McLaren Elva, and a Rimac Nivera. We weren't quite done in LA just yet. We made a quick stop in the financial district, including the Walt Disney Concert Hall, and moved on to the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Here, many famous people have a star with their name on it on the streets. It's pretty touristy though. Another day we went to Santa Monica and Venice Beach. We drove along the coast, visited the famous pier, and rented some cruise bikes to tour around the beach. A great experience. It was time to start heading back towards San Francisco. We wanted to drive Highway 1, but unfortunately part of that coastal road was still closed for construction. So we took a more mountainous road and looped back from the north side to drive a small part of the famous highway. Afterwards, we visited Monterey and ended our final day on the beach. Overall, we had a great time in the US. Although we only made quick stops, we got a taste of all the places we went. We definitely want to come back one day and see even more. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back with more content very soon.